What up, KDM Culture PH family? It's your boy Jack, aka vipcars, back at it again with another episode. And for today's episode, we're going to be doing an interior breakdown or interior update on my vehicle. There's been a lot of mods that I've done, some upgrades that I've done as well. And it's completely transitioned the entire interior of my vehicle. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and try to break it down for you guys. All the little things that I've had updated recently onto the car. If you guys have been following, you probably know that already, but we're just going to go ahead and turn that all into this one video. So stay tuned. You're not going to miss this. I'll be right back. Driving aimlessly, let's ride. Deep thoughts, just ride with me. Cruising over my KDM, don't say a word, just ride with me. Let's driving aimlessly, let's ride. Deep thoughts, just ride with me. Cruising over my KDM, don't say a word, just ride with me. Let's ride. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Here we are, staring at the outside of the vehicle, but that's not what we're here for today. Let's go ahead and check out the interior. Okay, so first things first, let's go ahead and start at the bottom. Let's work our way up. So I've recently bought these floor mats that are diamond stitched. I bought them online for fairly cheap. I would say around 60 to 80 bucks. The whole set goes all the way around in the front as well. We've got them on the rear as well. These are just some basic floor mats that I've got to pretty much goes all the way around. Anyways, let's focus on the front since it's kind of cramped in the back here. But as you can see, they're diamond stitch. They're fairly simple, but I think it gives the carpets an overhaul and looks a little bit better and a lot cleaner. It's just easier to clean after you vacuum. Just give them a quick wipe, maybe some leather conditioning, leather cleaner, and you're all good. I think this is seems to be leather, but I don't think it's genuine leather. But for the price I got it for, and it fits the car, I would say about 80-85%. There's still some spots that are not like flush, but at the end of the day, for what I got it for, I can't complain. All right, and let's move on. Clean this up a little bit. As you guys can tell, or probably know already, we've got the seats, seat covers replaced, reupholstered. This will give you a better view as well. And on the back, I've gone ahead and removed my accessories so that way I can just kind of showcase the back here for this short little video. But as you can see, we've also got the diamond stitching, brown in the middle, white pipings on the side with the white stitching as well, and we got the black pipings to kind of accentuate the accessories we've got here. We've got the headrest done as well, with the same patterns. And that's a fairly basic design, but it overall completes the VIP interior or VIP inspired look that I'm going for. And the brown, it's a little bit of a lighter shade of brown. I originally wanted something a little bit darker, but for the most part, this was what was available, readily available. And I'm starting to grow. It's starting to grow on me, so I don't think it's that bad. And it looks pretty dope. As you can tell, I've got the door sidings done as well, just to make it more flush, make it look a little bit more better. And of course, we've got the ceiling done as well with the starlights. But we'll get to that in a little bit. Let's just do a little bit of a preview here with the seats. Get a better close-up look. Alright, let's go to the rear seats as well. And the back of the driver and passenger seats, I've had them input that same design as well, just to make it look more presentable. And on the back of the seats, I mean, the seat covers that I had in here were a decade old. They were perforated leather, and they weren't exactly the best quality, but for the most part, I mean, it's definitely improved. The inside of the vehicle, it contrasts nicely with the exterior, if I do say so myself. But overall, I think it looks pretty good. Spent a little bit on it, but not too much. But for what I paid for, I'm pretty happy with the results. So anyways, let's go ahead and check out this starliner that I did. You can see it's prominent in some more areas. We are in the daytime right now, or in the early afternoon. So, of course, this is a little bit more prominent at nighttime. But yeah, it looks good. You know, I can have it on without the car necessarily having to be on. And we've got the machine, I believe, somewhere back here. I'm trying to see if I can zoom in for you guys. Oh, there you go. See it hiding in the corner there. But let's see if I can put this shit back on. There you go. I guess I can cover it. Not because there's the wires hanging out. Yeah, so far that's the interior mods that I've done. You can see completely changed the interior. And of course, I forgot to mention earlier, we did shift boot as well, the same material as the headliner. Sorry for a little bit of a mess in the car. I got cables and all sorts of things, but I actually intended or planned to have the interior or the headliner colored black, just so I can have the starlights look a little bit better. But I mean, at the end of the day, I wanted to be something a little bit more different. I took a risk, and I think it looks good. The only thing that kind of irritates, or not really irritates, but bugs me a little bit, is these sidings right here. They're colored gray, and the handles as well, they're colored gray. The map light, the dome light. So there are these small things that are kind of bothering me, like this right here. So I was thinking of perhaps maybe getting them wrapped or getting them repainted black just for a cleaner look, because the rest of my interior is pretty much already black, so I want to make sure that it kind of flows nicely. And it's just these gray accents on the side of the vehicle sticks out like a sore thumb, and it just doesn't really flow with the overall design of the interior. So I'll have to see if I can get them repainted, or just perhaps get them wrapped in a either gloss or matte black or satin black, including the A pillars and the B pillars, and I think the C pillars were all good because that's already black. But as you can see, the light back there as well, we gotta get that replaced. It's a little bit dirty, I gotta wipe it. And this right here. So other than that, I think for the interior, I am mostly completed or done. There's very little things that I may need to do on the inside of the vehicle. Maybe get another head unit in the near future, a better one. Oh, and I actually just recently replaced the door speakers as well. If you check out my last vlog, you'll be able to see that. And I've got the steps on the front, and then there's some coaxial speakers in the rear. Definitely made a vast improvement when it comes to my audio sounds. Oh, and as you can tell, I've got the curtain straps replaced as well. The old ones I had were starting to peel off, and I just wanted to have something a little bit more updated. But I'm gonna go ahead and get those replaced soon as well. I'll probably have to contact influencedvip and try to get a custom curtains made for this interior. I want to see if you can get something close to the color of the interior. If not, we'll probably just go with a black curtain again, but a different kind, maybe a laced or a different design on it to make it stand out a little bit more. But other than that, like I said, I mean, the interior is pretty much all done. I've got it all mostly completed now. This was I got lucky on this find right here on the floor mats that they had specifically made for the car itself. So that was a good find. And other than that, yeah, that's about it. The starlights, I've gotten a lot of compliments on this actually, since it does have the twinkling effect, and I also happen to have the shooting stars integrated in there somehow. So at nighttime it looks really good, and at least on the daytime you can still kind of see it, although it's not as prominent as I want it to be. But at the end of the day, I mean, hey, doing the starlight was very tedious, but in the end it paid off. I want to say it paid off quite well. Other than that, that's about the latest updates I've got for the interior. I don't think I've got anything else that I want to do to it, at least not anytime soon. Maybe audio wise, that's a different story. I may get an underseat subwoofer, but that's yet to be determined. I do want to get the sound deadening material on the inside, or pretty much the whole interior of the vehicle. They have to take off the seats, the carpet, and do that sound deadening material on the inside, outside of the doors, the headliner, the floor pan, the back seats, and the whole set. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video I did of an update on the interior. And stay tuned, we got some big updates coming from the exterior as well. I don't want to tell you guys what it is just yet, but you're gonna have to stay tuned when it gets here in a couple of weeks, hopefully. All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that quick little video I made of the interior update and all the recent mods and accessories that I've added onto the interior of the vehicle. I know it's not much, but just doing these little things actually makes a huge transformation on the inside of the vehicle. You know, like I said, before it was fairly stock, but now it's starting to feel more and more luxurious, more of a VIP vibe, which is what I'm going for in the first place. And yeah, I'm definitely happy with the results. I'm hoping to keep this setup or this layout for the next few years. Who knows, I might change my mind again, but for now I'm very content, I'm very happy. And with that being said, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing. Leave a like, leave a comment. You know what I mean? It also helps support the channel. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. All you guys that tune in and always watch the videos. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Like I always say, treat yourself. Don't cheat yourself. It's your boy Jack, aka vipcars, signing out for the KDM Culture PH channel. See y'all on the next one, alright? Peace. Waking up anew.